Good morning. This is call number 2022-36540 in the interest of Christian and Angelina Padilla. All parties, please raise your right hand to be sworn. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, sir. Please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Edwin Jose Padilla. I'm the father of the children.
All right. And representing the father.
Yes, MacArthur Pierre-Louis.
All right. And representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Andrea Eoff.
All right. We've got the custodial parent, Azucena Esmeralda Puerto, who is not present. She appeared on October 4th, 2022 and signed a reset order setting this Zoom hearing for today. And she has not checked in. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I would like to call Edwin Padilla.
All right.
Mr. Padilla, will you please state your full name for the record?
Edwin Jose Padilla.
And will you state the names and ages of your children?
Christian Jose Padilla, 15. Angelina Marisol Padilla, 14.
And you signed acknowledgements of paternity for both of these children, is that correct?
Yes.
And would you like for the court to issue an order today that establishes you as their father and establishes the legal parent-child relationship between the two of you?
Yes.
All right. And your children currently live with Miss Puerto, is that correct?
Yes.
Have you ever caused Miss Puerto or your children any sort of harm?
No.
And do you feel that your children, that their safety would be at risk if they were to spend time with you?
No.
Is there any reason to believe that you being a joint conservator of your children would not be in their best interest?
No.
Would you like for the court to order that you and Miss Puerto are joint managing conservators of your children, with her designating their primary residence in Harris County and counties that touch Harris County?
Yes.
And would you like for the court to order that you have a standard possession order for visitation with your children?
Yes.
And how are your children currently covered for health insurance?
Medicaid.
Do you have access to private insurance through your job or another source?
No, ma'am.
And does Ms. Puerto provide that Medicaid?
No.
Well, but is she managing it with the government?
She's managing it, yes.
Okay. Would you like for the court to order that she continue to provide that Medicaid?
Yes.
And would you like for the court to order that you pay medical support of $114 a month beginning February 1st, 2023?
Yes.
All right. And you are self-employed, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a drywall.
All right. And you have average gross wages of $1,906.66 a month. Is that correct?
Yes.
And these are your only children that you're looking to pay child support for, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Are you asking that the court order you to pay child support in the amount of $365 a month beginning February 1st, 2023?
Yes.
And you have been giving Ms. Puerto money to help support your children since you separated. Is that correct?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to make a finding that there is no retroactive child support, medical support, or dental support required?
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware that Ms. Puerto has asked for a finding of non-disclosure?
Yes.
And you understand that means that she wants to keep her address and her phone number confidential and not have it printed in this order, correct?
Yes.
So do you currently have her address and phone number?
Yes, I do. Her address.
All right. And have you been to her home while this case is pending?
Yes.
Under what circumstances?
To drop off the money order as I do every month.
Mhm. And has there ever been any sort of conflict between you guys when you go to her home?
No,
Is there any history of violence between you guys?
no,
Have y'all ever had any sort of issues with harassment?
no,
Do you have any sort of criminal charges pending against you or a
Mm.
protective order?
no,
Has there ever been a protective order against you?
no. Okay.
Can you think of any reason why she might feel like she's at risk of abuse or harassment in the future if her information is in this order?
No,
Do you know if there's some other person out there who might cause her some sort of future abuse or harassment if they get her information?
no.
Would you like for the court to deny the finding of non-disclosure and have her phone number and address printed in this order?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions and pass this witness.
Mr. Peerless.
Sorry about that. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Padilla, can you briefly describe the kind of relationship that you have with Ms. Puerto when it comes to how y'all communicate?
We hardly communicate. I talk to the kids mainly, and that's my communication to the kids to get through to her as well.
So are you asking for the court to order some kind of tool that would allow you to communicate better with the mother?
Yes, if it's possible. Yes.
Okay. Have we discussed what some of these options might be?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall which tool that we've discussed?
The app close. We discussed the app close.
Okay. And if the court, are you asking the court to order that you both be ordered to communicate only through the app so that you can have easy time to communicate with the mother?
Yes.
Okay. And Your Honor, I would move the court, if there's no objection from the Attorney General, to allow for a trial amendment, because I don't believe they petitioned specifically for a parent communication tool in this, and neither did actually, you know what? Take it back. I did. I did. I just realized. So I'm asking the court to grant our request for parenting tool, specifically app close, so that the parents can communicate. And I can confirm that, Judge. I believe it's in my pleading.
Ms. Yell,
I have no objection to it, Your Honor.
is that in the order?
I can put it in the order.
All right. All right, the court will approve the default order with the addition of the communication tool that has been mentioned. Please submit a new order.
All
and I
right.
will sign it. Okay,
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.